What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody had a lovely day, and with that being said, let's get right into the TA. All right, so first we're going to jump right into the TA, and then we're going to talk briefly about FOMC. All right, so we have a bearish engulfing candle that is engulfing the bearish Harami candlestick formation that we had from yesterday. What a sight to behold. You have the same exact picture over here on SPY. Now, I might I add, we do have declining volume 2 days in a row now. I think this is just because we are the big market participants. They're just sitting on their hands. They're just waiting to see what is said at FOMC, what is going to be the direction that the market moves over the next few weeks. And that is what I do believe that FOMC is likely to give us, at least for like the next week or two. It's likely to give us that price action. And at least like even if you're not catching the move, like I'm playing a strangle tomorrow, like even if I wasn't playing that move, there's still money to be made on FOMC because that will be setting the tone for the next few weeks. All right, but you come over to VIX and you don't have any special candlestick over here. You do have that daily bullish divergence going on right here. Clear as day, you made your lower low there. But all in all, nothing really new on Mr. VIX. Now I'm actually going to take off this target because I told you guys, like, guys, I wouldn't play it. I honestly wouldn't play it. And that's just because I know, like, hey, we do have a bearish daily setup. Now, actually, something I do want to comment on, not comment on, but just bring to your attention. We're going to bring up the, we're going to bring up the moving average. Come over here. We're going to come right up there. Visibility. Come up right up there to Mr. 200. All right, so we're here. All right, Dow is literally on its 200 moving average. All right, and that is exactly what has happened last time before you fell off a cliff. Now, I will say back here, when this was hitting there, you had QQ, I think it was QQ or SPY. Yeah, you had SPY hitting it as well. So that was in convergence with the Dow, whereas this time you are nowhere close to it. Well, not nowhere close to it. It was right around our target of 409. That we just took off the board because, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be playing it. It was there, but I've seen over the past 2 trading sessions that, I mean, there's no reason. We're guaranteed not hitting it before FOMC, so no reason. Now, if we have some bullish news that somehow happens, okay, then we can put that back on the board because it's likely to be hit. I told you guys that anything can happen in FOMC, even though we have this very bearish technical setup going into FOMC, and even though we're rallying into FOMC, anything can happen, and we can end up getting SPYs. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's not even like it would be too much of a stretch going on another 6% move up. Honestly, guys, I would honestly favor this. All right, like I do have puts, so that would suck. But all in all, my strangle would end up making money, and then I would get a more than ideal short entry into Mr. SPY. All right, let's talk about the 4-hour and the hourly time frame, and then we'll just talk briefly about FOMC and what I am expecting going into FOMC from where we currently stand right now. All right, so we can actually take that off because it is not relevant now. Coming over, we will start with SPY. Now, SPY literally formed another bearish divergence here on the 4-hour time frame this morning when it decided to go up. I told you guys in yesterday's video that it did look like we had our stochastic here on SPY and QQ hinging up, and it looked like you were going to end up getting a push. I told you guys I didn't know if that was going to end up like happening all day today, or if it was just going to be a recovery in pre-market and then we end up selling off at open. But yeah, it did end up happening, and it did form another point of divergence. Now, I do want to also let you guys know, or just, keep in mind here, you have a absolute massive bearish divergence going on here. And it's the same picture on, well, it was the same picture on QQ until you came down and you've completed that. So I guess it's not the same picture on QQ. On VIX, all right, at the same time that you have that bearish divergence over on SPY's 4-hour time frame, you do have the exact opposite thing here. Looks like it can have another move lower here, Mr. VIX. You can come lower. You could have your CCI pull back there. But all in all, not really important. All right, we really are just going to have to wait to see what happens with FOMC. And guys, look at that. This is exactly what I was saying 2 videos ago. So not yesterday's video, but the update before that said that, hey guys, I am expecting to come back and retest where we broke out from. That is exactly where you're getting this buying pressure coming in right now. Let's look at the hourly time frame. Look at that. You were bouncing directly on the downtrend that you had just broken out of. That is a pretty sexy setup, if I don't say so myself, or if I do say so myself. I don't even know how that saying goes. Yeah, guys, all in all, we're really just going to have to wait for FOMC. Technicals are one thing, but all in all, we are guaranteed to get a big move tomorrow in one way or the other, which is why, like, I am positioned like pretty heavy on the bearish side of things. But this specific event, I will be playing with a strangle with Friday's expiration. I'm not going to be using dates because I told you guys, I think it was probably about a month ago. I told you guys that someone ruined it for everyone. I'm not going to be giving out exact dates. I'm not going to expose myself to being kicked while I'm down. Or not exact dates, exact strikes, I meant to say. But I still would be calling out my trades as I get them, as they come in, and that's just I'll just be calling out, hey, I'm buying puts on this expiration. Here's my entry, and then you guys can pick whatever puts you guys want and do your own thing, and hey, call it your own trade. I don't know. But yeah, guys, all in all, like, we have a bearish setup going into FOMC. I've talked about this pretty extensively over the past week or so. If you rise going into FOMC, you are very likely to fall coming out of FOMC. If you fall going into FOMC, you're likely to rise coming out of FOMC. That's just how it works. All right. That's just how these news events work. And clear as day, yeah, you are rising going into said event with a now bearish engulfing candlestick formation right there. I'm just saying, guys, you have a technical setup to fall now. All we're waiting on now is the fundamental news to bring us lower. Now, I don't know if you are going to end up coming down here and breaking these lows or anything, but I'll tell you guys right now, either way the charts do support, you have quite a bit of room to fall. All right, so like, we are really just going to have to play it by ear. Told you guys, this daily setup or the daily time frame here on SPY has just been an absolute troll. But yeah, I will play this one by ear. I will let you guys know what's going on as we're advancing here. And yeah, I'm going to keep relying on the 1 hour and 4 hour charts for my specific trade entries and exits. And this is why. And it's been the only time frame to just, not troll us. Oh, something actually I will mention that I saw yesterday, and yes, it is still happening. We have our stochastic crossing down here. Okay, is this opening up the door for a few weeks of red, guys? Is the seasonality just completely gonna go out the window? All right, guys. This whole past month, we've been seeing people just kind of shove seasonality down everyone's throats, and I'm just saying, if you do end up having a few weeks here to the downside, I'm pretty sure that does go against seasonality, and that is, that is something to take note of. But yeah, guys, I'm just letting you guys know. These are the signs. These are the factors as they're here, and honestly, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little shot today. I'm gonna be straight up. Yesterday I was a little shot. Today I'm a little shot. But yeah, guys, I am going to do my best to bring the enthusiasm each and every day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did not upload a Weeble update last night. That's just because I realized, I was like, wait a minute, all right, I don't make money off of these things, and I'm pretty sure I will never be making money off of any Weeble, like any Weeble account. So it doesn't matter how high those followers go over there. And that's just kind of the realization I had last night. I was like, you know what, Henry, you don't feel like doing something, you like really don't have to do it. It's not like you have any obligation here. It's not like anyone's paying you for this info. So I mean, all in all, you want to take a night off from having a written Weeble update, there you go, take your night off. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there, let you guys know what's going on. But all in all, I'll be here, and I look forward to getting rich with y'all in the future. All right. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next update. Peace.